Hey, thanks so much for coming into the restaurant today. What can I get you started with? Welcome in. Yeah, hi. I only came in because I have this coupon for a free appetizer, so I'll just do the free appetizer. Yeah, absolutely. What would you like for an alcoholic beverage or an entree or dessert to get that free appetizer? What? No, I just want the free appetizer. Which appetizer is it? Yeah, so the way the promo works, it's written in large, not even small print, on the card that you just handed me. It's a free appetizer with the purchase of a beverage from the bar, an entree, or a dessert. So if you want that appetizer to be for free, you do still have to buy something. Yeah, but the bigger text, the big text is free appetizer. So I don't care about the small text, just the big text. I really hope you never end up in court. Here, you'll get the big text, but you have to play by all the text. So you have to buy something. Otherwise, people would just come in and would be giving food away, and it wouldn't really be a for-profit business, then would it? You know, the corporate greed in America is out of control. You know what? You're greedy. You're disgusting. How does that sound? Does that sound good? Do you like the way that sounds? There's a difference between corporate greed and just like being a business, like in general. A business exchanges goods and services for money. You're trying to eliminate the money part, so that wouldn't be a business. Okay, fine. Then I'm gonna leave. How about that? You just lost a customer. I didn't though, because customers pay. If anything, we just lost an intruder? A trespasser? I don't know, but we didn't lose a customer. See you. Hey folks, thanks for coming into the bar. Looks like, oh my gosh, almost 30, 40 of you. I just want to let you know we do close in about 15 minutes. You might have thought that you closed in 15 minutes, but we're a wedding party. I'm the father of the bride. What my baby wants, she gets, and she wants to come here because everything else around here is closed. Yeah, it is almost that time of night. But I'm not sure if we've made last call yet. So if you guys can all funnel in really quickly, you'll probably make last call for a round. Well, no. Once we're in here, like, this is going to be where we'll be. So don't worry. Like, I'm the father of the bride. I will pay you to stay open as late as we want. I mean, considering you didn't even buy the after party package from your venue, I really doubt that. But again, you can come in and get as many drinks as you want before last call, which is coming up in probably seconds. But we will be closing at our scheduled time. All right, well, your bar's not going to fit us, so I need you to move about 15 tables and chairs and move them all out of the way just so we can fit. Unfortunately, again, we close in a few minutes, so we're not going to rearrange all the furniture to then put it back and like clean up after you. So like, unfortunately, if you don't fit, if it doesn't fit, it doesn't ship. So if you don't fit, like, there's only so much we can do. Like, you could keep trying other bars, but again, like, the clock is ticking. If you want a round, like, you gotta order it. All right, come on in, everybody. You're gonna have to move the tables and chairs yourself, and start putting 20s down so that we can get them to stay open. Welcome in, guys. Last call is in about 2 minutes. And please do not touch and move any of the tables and chairs unless you are going to sit at them. Thank you. Hey, we'll do 50 Bud Lights, 100 tequila shots. Let's do 15 Dark and Stormies and 100 Guinness. All right, all hands on deck. Let's fill this. All right. Hey, guys, we actually filled this drink order for you before our liquor license closes tonight. So here you go, and here is your bill. Oh, about time. Jeez Louise, we had to wait like the entire time. All set. Excuse me, you didn't write any tip or gratuity. Yeah, I don't want to tip you. I paid for all the drinks. That's all I need to pay for. So we just made you a couple hundred drinks in under 15 minutes. And you're not going to tip us? Well, would you look at that? It's past last call, and our liquor license stopped 2 minutes ago. So we will be calling the police and have you all escorted out. Take care, you're here after close. You guys loved my tinsel hair, so I'll give you a walkthrough because I'm an idiot, and I booked a hair appointment for Saturday, and I just fully retinseled my entire head like 4 days before my hair appointment, so I have to take them all out and throw them all away. First and foremost, I do all of my tinsel myself. So absolutely all of this is me. I get the cheapest possible one off of Amazon. The lowest quantity I could find was packs of like 17,000 pieces of tinsel for like $6.99. It was a full kit. It came with pliers, beads, the threading things, everything. But basically, if you want to tinsel your own hair, all you have to do is just section it off. You thread the tinsel through these little beads, and then you use pliers to clamp them down. And then all of the tinsel are just coming out of these little beads. And a little life hack is obviously your head is naturally rounded. You want to do your beads after the highest point of the round when your like skull starts to narrow again. Otherwise you get these like big bumps and it looks like you have bugs in your hair. And I didn't even Google if it was okay or safe to curl tinsel before I put them in a million years ago. But I've been tinseling my hair ever since I saw the movie Anora. I was obsessed with Anora's hair in the film. So yeah, I've had tinsel in my hair virtually ever since I saw that film. And I just redid these. I freaking love the colors and how it all looks and came out. But I'm getting a haircut and a partial balayage, so I have to take it all out, even though I just spent an hour doing it. There were 3 things at this restaurant that were absolutely crazy. No autograt being one of them. Autograt is for parties of a significant size, usually 6 or above. 18 to 20% tip will automatically be included in your service. You don't even have to think about it. And I can already hear in the comments, yes, if you pitch a big enough fit about not tipping on a large party, a restaurant will take an autograt off. But that's a whole other thing. The second thing that this restaurant did that was absolutely insane is they never took deposits or cards or prepayments for the private event space. So you could, and people did, oh, hi, I want to book an event for Saturday for 50 people. We want, these 10 catering items. Great, that's what the expected spend. And then they would no show, but we would still prep all the food. Was not my decision. And so you'd show up being like, yeah, I'm working a party for 50 people with 15 dishes, like catering dishes of food. And then they would no show and they didn't leave a deposit or put a card down. So it was just out all that money. And you didn't make money. And the third thing that they did, which is illegal, was if anyone dined and dashed or anything went wrong with the party, you had to pay for it. So if you had a 4-top that dined and dashed, you would have to put your card down or take it out of your tips. You were paying for that food at retail cost, not at food cost. So I would literally chase people. I've chased multiple tables down the street to get them to pay. And then it was super common if you had a big table. There was one table, I think their tab was $400 or $600. That didn't pay. They just completely, I don't know what happened. I wasn't working that shift, but the server transferred the table out of her section to a section that wasn't open, so that when she cashed out on the night, everything looked good because she had taken that table out of her name and then just never returned, because she was I'm not paying $600 for these jerks that dined and dashed. And then obviously if you don't pay for a table that doesn't pay, they'll fire you. So she was just transferring out, collecting my last thing, and I'm finding a new job. Had the strangest experience at a restaurant last night, so I have to recreate it for you guys. I'm the customer. All right, everybody, thanks so much for coming in. We're gonna get you all set up with a whole bunch of wine throughout the evening, so just everyone let me know if you want white or red. I'll do a soda water with a splash of cranberry and a lime, please. I was asking about wine. So do you want red or white wine? I'm a 9 full months pregnant. I have a giant belly right here that's visible. So no wine for me, but that's what I'd like to drink. All right. We have wine coming out for everyone. So are there any other special drink requests? No? All right. Okay, perfect. All right. So the first course coming out for everybody is going to be olives, that I don't know how long they've been sitting out. And then a whole bunch of cured raw meats and soft cheeses. Enjoy, everyone. Nuts. I can't eat any of that. But there's bread, so I'll have some pieces of bread. I'll be fine. Excuse me, what's wrong? Why aren't you eating anything? Is there something wrong with your prosciutto? Oh, no, it's just I'm 9 months pregnant, so I can't eat anything that's in this spread. But yeah, I love that soda water still. Right, well, do you know what you want to do for your main course? Yeah, I think I'll do this one right here, but I'm noticing that a lot of the ingredients could come raw or cooked. Is everything, are these cooked, or does any of these things come as a garnish that would be raw? We cook our entrees. Of course, I just see that there's prosciutto, and obviously there's prosciutto here, so I just wanted to make sure, is the prosciutto cooked, or is the prosciutto on the side, or is it cooked? It has cheese. Okay. Yeah, I guess I'll do this one. All right, folks, everything's taken away. We're gonna bring out some desserts for everybody. Would anyone like to do a shot? A limoncello or vodka or something like that. Anybody want to do a shot before dessert?
No, thank you.
You don't even want to do a shot of like limoncello?
No, I'm 9 months pregnant, so I won't be having any alcohol.
It explains why you haven't touched the wine that we keep putting in front of you.
Yeah, I really don't know why you guys keep giving me wine.
But I'm okay. All right, here's the shots for everybody, and we got one for everyone. So everyone at the table has a shot. Yeah, no, I'm seeing that you still brought me a shot. Anyways, I guess I'll give this to someone else at the table, but like I'm not taking the shot.